So I'm not gonna. If anybody's here, I'm just playing. I'm just playing casually. I'm not. I've played through this already, and there's a bunch of stuff I missed. Um, so I need to chill out. You know, things are not amazing. I mean, I'm very lucky. I'm in a very lucky place in my life. But, you know, just like mentally and emotionally, things can just kind of be a lot. So I appreciate the quiet tension that Pools provides. I hope y'all can hear me. I don't have my second screen or anything for my OBS if I'm not wearing headphones, so ooh, I can never figure out what this is. I meant to look it up if like this means anything when I hear the tippy tappy. I can't bend down and I can't do anything to it. That's just life. That's just life. I just have to like be upset. Also, I know I'll get around to it for a second, but like this, I believe is a map. But it's really hard to kind of figure it out, and I think it's like less than helpful. Like as a map, it's less than helpful. So I think it's cool that they did that. And if you're the kind of person who can look at something like that and it'll make sense to you, that's very helpful. For me and my family, I like to let's walk around. Let's walk around. Just chill with vibes. I'm only gonna be on for a little bit. It scared the shit out of me. Oh Jesus. I love this. This is what I love about like this game is like for the environment to be terrifying. It's just wild. This is crazy because it looks like weird like snakes like on a school auditorium, but it's all scraped out. Rough. I keep thinking that like sitting down is an achievement. But I don't think it is because I've sat in most of the chairs and I've never gotten an achievement. We don't need achievements. We can just walk around. I do love this game. I think it's really beautiful. I crave it when I'm not playing it. I think about it. I've been really into like liminal space recently. I made like a little video recently about like just backroom stuff because I'm very feeling it right now. I'm just very feeling like the liminal space. Well, God, I have 1, 2, 3 options. This probably just goes back where we're going. Where it came from. Nope, that's real dark. Real dark. Like, I think it's like, it's been hard for me to sort of figure out what to do with this channel because there are so many, like, genres of horror that I'm into that I love. And I just, like, sometimes I'm just, like, all about, like, movies, slasher film, and then for a while I'm just, like, super into, like books or whatever, you know. Sometimes I'm into, like, the gothic shit. Sometimes I'm into, like, universal stuff, universal monsters. And now I'm, like... And now this is, like, my vibe. Like, this is always my vibe, but, like, this is all I care about right now. So, I think this is just who I'm gonna be right now. This is just who I am, okay? Oh, it's so dark. I know where this goes, I think. This is right where we came. This is where we came from. This is from before. This is with the TT. Right? Yeah. So, one thing I will say is this game makes me laugh. I think you always kind of gotta go before you fire this one up. You always gotta go first. But yeah, like I said, my work job is not stressful in any way. I enjoy it, and I'm up to my own devices. But there are other so like because my work job is not stressful, I have taken on like a second job that is stressful. Like wait, I'm back at the beginning. I don't need to turn around to sit. I can just walk towards it and I'll sit. Yeah, I started a job. I didn't like start. I started just like a project, like a different YouTube project that is very like weirdly stressful and emotional for me. And it's so funny. It's like because I am very lucky that I work from home and have a nice quiet life that I'm like now seeking stress, which is dumb. If any of you have played pools, is it better if I go in them? Do I have to dip every time? I don't know if that is something you've seen. Like, I know some of them you can't avoid, but... These controls are, like, not great. I apologize for, like, if I'm making anybody dizzy. Alright, I'm missing a door. I'm missing a door. Hold on. We were just here. Although I think that's just kind of always the feeling, isn't it? Alright, so we've got map. Team. Darkness. We've been here. Wait, we have been here. Sorry. This might be right. This might be it. Oh wait, there's no secret. It doesn't happen every time. See, I assume people don't want commentary, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it's just nice to have another person chit-chat and hanging out. Okay, we came from here. So those two are nailed down. Got it. Nailed it. In it. Out of it. Through it. That scares the shit. It's just to hang out. No one needs to know. I can do all the time. Let's go down the darkest one. One thing, if anybody's watching and could help, either now or on the replay, if someone is actually watching this on the replay, I'm looking for more games like this to be played on a map. That's how you know I'm not valid. I'm not valid. But my computer is a map. I do have like access to a Windows computer, she calls it. I do have access to something like that, but it's not. It's just not my regular machine. I'm trying to think of a good story to tell, but I don't. It's like whenever I think of it, whenever I try to tell a story, I can never think of one. Things do happen in my life, I promise. I go places, do things, meet people, travel. Oh, may I? Like I said, I started a new project that it puts me in my feels. It gets me really angry. And it stresses me out. And it's nice I now have to relax. I don't know why I do that. I think it's worth investigating. But it is fun, and I do enjoy it, and I'm compelled to do it, so I keep doing it. But this is just so, it's tense and it's spooky, but it's so relaxing. I just love it. And I cannot wait. The Backrooms movie is not going to be, it's not going to be what I want it to be. It's not going to be how I want it to be. I want
want it to feel... This doesn't look familiar, but it's not going to feel like I want it to feel. How I want it to feel is this. Like, I want to feel like I'm the only person in the system, you know? Like I want to feel like I'm watching it alone. You know, on my computer. Oh my god. Wait. That there are people like that who think that this is like very dumb, but when I have no like sense of direction, like I really do try. I try to sort of like put my perception like above myself and above my, you know, the building or wherever I am to sort of help me navigate, but I can't keep my perception up there and then also do what I'm doing. You know? Like I can't do it. I can't do them both. I can't keep track of where I am and like do it. Kudos if you can. Kudos if this is annoying to you that I go in circles, but sorry. I just wanna explore. It's just gonna be the movies. Like I want it to be 9 hours long, and I want to watch it in like to just. That is spooky. things are nice around here. It was very rainy out today. I did not have to leave the house, which was nice. I just worked very cozily. Trying to give you guys the cinematic experience. The walking speed was 50%, and I felt like it was way too slow. So I put it up to 60, and now I feel like I'm flying. But that's what happens. I watch like a lot of YouTube videos for research, and sometimes I just want to get through them, so I listen to them at like 1.5, and I get to the point now where it's like I can watch things at 2 times speed and understand what people are saying, which is real weird, because when you go back to normal, it sounds like everybody's drunk. Okay. Shall we? What do we think, guys? If you're just joining, I'm just quietly talking to myself while I play pools. Feel free to hang out. You don't have to say anything. Just chill. We can just hang out together. Don't. I always forget this is a horror game, and then it's a horror game, and it scares the crap out of me, and I love it. I'm like really just glad that this game is on Mac. I'm looking for other games that are on Mac. I was gonna play. Somebody said Disco Elysium has like a vibe like this. It doesn't seem like it does from what I looked at it, but it's also just like a really huge file I have to figure out. Eventually, I'm just gonna have to like invest in a gaming PC if I actually really want to keep playing games, because I'm very limited. See, I grew up like we had a VCR growing up, right? And my parents like got, it was like a secondhand VCR, like it was just like super cheap, and it was a beta. So if you know anything about like VHS versus beta, like beta, it was like, you know, it's a higher quality. It's like, right, it's higher quality, right? But when it comes to like how many things were released in that format, it was like pretty limited. I should go this way. Sorry. So yeah, if like you're. So when we tried to go to like Blockbuster or whatever, so movies, there was just like nothing. There's just nothing for us. Why am I saying this? It just reminds me of, like, I got a Mac OS. I got a Mac, like, a MacBook laptop. This is what I play with. This is, like, what I play with. This is what I work on. This is, like, what I'm used to. Just, like, my first computer, like, I bought, again, secondhand from somebody else that, when it was a Mac. So I was like, okay, this is who I am now. You gotta pick. You get your first electronics, you gotta pick. Alright, do we do circle or triangle? Put it in the chat. Circle or triangle? Or right down the middle. I don't even know if you can. So, what I mean is, like, you know, we grew up with a Beta, and there was, like, a tiny, tiny shelf in the corner that we could rent movies from, until we were able to get, like, an actual VCR. And that's where I'm at with this. I appreciate and love it. But I think circle. Level of like 1 to 50, how annoying is it to watch somebody else play this game? And have them kind of just wander in places that you don't want. Like, no! Oh, you already went that way. I probably dog on myself a little bit more than I should. I'm not as bad at this game as I think. Only look. I do wish there was like more auditory stuff. Like more like audible scares. And like sound cues. Mainly because like, I mean, it's beautiful and the visuals are like super effective, but just like a scotch more, just like a couple more screams, you know, just a screamy baby, just like a little starter pants. Like that. Oh, and one is not frustrating at all, and 50 is completely frustrating. was the voice of a video game. And I could probably play that at this point. I probably Alright, let's go this way. It's a puppet combo game. I'm not sure if I could play it on Mac. I might be able to. I think I had a Switch key for it, but I'm pretty sure I would need a PC for that too. But I've watched the gameplay enough. It's not like it wouldn't be anything new or scary for me. What do we think? Oh, thank you, water slides. Sorry, guys. The wavelength is going to fuck with my neck here. I love these. This is my favorite. It's like there's absolutely no way, never in a pool's room, is a water slide ever going to end anywhere other than directly into a wall. It's always like the most dangerous outlet possible. Look, yeah. Look at that. There's just no way. There's just never been a that's just like, it's not pool rooms if it's not going directly into a brick wall. Oh wait, this is an achievement. Very faint audio cue. I love that so much. I just played Superliminal. I'd like to play Subliminal. But Superliminal was amazing. I fucking love that game. There was a lot of like fun audio shit in that, and just like the elevator music, even that, just like, it just puts me in a certain mood, you know.
I'm not super focused on where I'm going, guys. I hope you're okay with that. I'm just trying to quiet my brain down a little bit. Try to decompress. Decompress from earlier in the days. The stress of life. This is level 2, I believe. Which way? My guy? You gonna move when I stop looking at you? Huh? Okay. Alright. We have an understanding. I think there's an achievement in here. There's like a circle on the wall I'm supposed to find, but I think I was supposed to find a bunch of others. I used to play Magic the Gathering on here a lot, and I've sort of stopped playing Magic in general. Just I have a lot of feelings about it. I have a lot of feelings about Arena. It was just very hard to play a game that, like, I like the new, like, all the new stuff, but it was so hard to keep up without spending a shit ton of money. Like, and just getting, and it's just not fun. Like I would spend money, but then I'd be crushed by somebody who spent more money, you know? And it wasn't fun being just, like, uber crushed over and over again by the same decks. Oh, Jesus. That's what I get for goofing. That's what I get for looking around. That's what I get for trying to give you a scary experience. Trying to give you that spooky experience. I would like to get back into Magic. Like, I got, like, it was a year ago. I got super duper duper into Magic. Like, a lot. Like, I was, you know, I had like a you know, like, I had like a lawful family, and like, it was just really, it was like a really nice way to sort of just take my mind off of everything and just sort of like think about something else, and it was great. And I think I hit like platinum
you know, a couple times, and I did love it, and I played live a couple times, and we had fun. But like, yeah, like I said, it's just playing. Don't go down there, by the way. That just means you die. You just die if you go down those stairs for some reason. You're supposed to know that for some reason. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I like, it's not like I have to be handed games. Not like I have to have things handed to me on a platter. Like, I like when things are challenging, but when it's just like, when you're just getting like trounced by people who were able to like, who just invested, who invest $80 in a deck, $90 in a deck, $500 in a deck. You're just getting like constantly, consistently trounced. It's like, what? Why am I even bothering? Like, where's the skill? Like, where's the skill in playing against people who just have like bazookas, and all you got are pistols? So, I'm gonna wrap it. Oh, wait, let's just. I'm gonna respect transition. All right, so this is level 3. So I'll pick this back up again tomorrow. But I'm gonna dip. Thanks so much to everybody for watching. I really appreciate you. Click off because I have to do something weird with OBS. I don't want you to see my stuff. Click away. Thanks so much for watching. If you're still watching this, or you're paying attention, or if you enjoyed this, sub if you don't mind, or not. It's totally okay. I make videos. This is just like my hangout channel where I hang out and talk about horror. So, that's all. Alright, let me figure out how to stop this.